making guacamole, so let's get started. To make guacamole, for 1 avocado, you're gonna need half of a red onion, 1 tomato, half of a jalapeno, 2 garlic cloves, half of a lime, half of a tablespoon of white vinegar, some cilantro, olive oil, cumin and garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, salt, and black pepper. Let's get started. For this recipe, we're going to use a medium-sized avocado. Peel the outside of the avocado. If it's soft, it's ready to eat. Now add your avocados in a mixing bowl and smash it with the help of a fork. Continue until you reach your desired consistency. I like it creamy particularly, but it's up to you. Some people like it more chunky. Now we're gonna leave that aside and we're gonna chop our red onion. We're only gonna use half of the onion. And the key for the guacamole is to have all the ingredients finely chopped. First I do a rough chop and then I go over and over until I get the fine consistency that I want. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on the camera, but the pieces of onions are really small. In Peru, when you're gonna eat red onion in a salad, in our ceviche, or in this case a guacamole, we like to soak the onion in warm water, add some drops of vinegar. That will help with the acidity of the onion and it will make it more pleasant to eat. For this recipe, I'm gonna use 1 cherry tomato. Usually people use Roman tomato, but we like to use those for our pico and the cherries for our guacamole, which I'm gonna leave a link in case you wanna check out how we make our pico. Same like the onion, you want to fine chop your tomato as much as you can. And now I'm trying to show you how my fine tomato looks like. Once you achieve the fine consistency, add it to your container and mix with your avocado. Now we're gonna add some lime. Another tip, when you're at the store, try to choose the smooth surface limes. You can see here one is smooth and then the other one is more poor. This means that it's more juicy and it will be easier to squeeze. For this recipe, we're only gonna need the juice of half of a lime. And we're also gonna be adding half of a tablespoon of white vinegar. Just for personal use, I like to add 1 garlic clove. Not when I'm hosting, but only if it's for Chris and I, we like to add extra garlic. I usually peel it off and then try to mince it and smash as much as I can. We don't like to taste it on our guacamole. Now that we're almost done, let's get our onions, let's separate it from the water and add it to our mix. And we're gonna be ready to add some seasoning. We get some cumin powder, some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and you want to mix it pretty well until all the spices are blended together. We like it a little bit spicy, so we add a heart of jalapeno. You can skip if you want more mild guacamole, but if you want hot, maybe you dare to add a whole jalapeno. And finally, we're gonna add some cilantro. Another tip, I like to keep my cilantro on a cup of water, and that's how I store it on the fridge. It helps to keep it more fresh. So we're adding a handful of cilantro. I like to take it out of the stems, roll it out, and finely chop. The key for the guacamole is to have a good ratio and finely chop each ingredient. Now we do our final mix and voila, it's ready. You can move it to a nicer bowl. If you try it, post it and add hashtag Provecho so we can see all your pictures. Follow us on Instagram at Provecho DC and don't forget to subscribe.
Perfecto.